circle this morning includes Gary O. Thompson, who is the author of a new book out, Preke Town. Welcome, Gary.
Thank you, Raymond.
All right, first thing up, you hear the word Preke, you know it's a Jamaican word. Only we probably, after your book, others will know, but it's only we talk like that.
Right.
What is Preke Town about?
Well, do you know how some of the most popular things that represent our culture are representing some of the undesirable parts of our culture?
Yeah.
Yes. What Preke Town is the opposite.
Yeah.
So it shows the journey of 4 children who are actually thinking positive and are inculcated with the old adages. It's nothing new. It's the old adages, just like the word Preke. It's the old adages that we have. One cocoa full basket.
Yeah.
Empty barrels make the most noise. These things are applied in their lives for them to then journey from where they were to a familial utopia, which is found in Preke Town.
Whoa, so even the very outcome is ironic or paradoxical with what you would expect.
Right.
You know, so almost the whole concept of little but talawa.
Right,
Yes, yes.
right. And so the Preke throughout it is a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
For children, they have to plan how they're going to win a game of stocky on the playground. Yes, they want to plan how they're going to deal with a flying crocodile.
What?
Yeah, a flying crocodile.
You had me right up to that point. And even if it was a flying lizard, I would have been exiting, but a flying crocodile.
Right, and the talking ackee tree. You remember the old saying, laugh under the ackee tree and the ackies will open? Well, the ackies actually do open their mouth. So things like that are all throughout the book, making sure that it's exciting from step by
seen
step.
that kind of boldness locally outside of perhaps a pantomime stage.
Right.
Big up Mrs. Barbara Gludon
Yes.
as well for keeping that aspect of our culture alive.
Right.
And then, of course, you have the Lords of the Ring, where everybody, or many people, were taken by the walking, talking trees and other inanimate objects having roles in the development of the story. What was your motivation, though, Gary, that say, you know what, I'm going to write that book out?
Well, 2 things. One, the Bible itself has the first inanimate object talking. The Satan, the serpent, was talking. So if Satan can make a serpent talk, why not a crocodile?
Flying.
So that's where it came from, not Lord of the Rings for me personally. Then you made a very, very, very good point. Our culture has not kept pace in many ways with the changes in the way we get information, in the way the media is used, games and things like that. And so for me, I wanted to bridge that gap.
Right.
Because when I was growing up, it was the changing time when it was either Stucky or Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yes? So we want the culture, the positive aspects of our culture, just like you, Sister Gludon is doing.
Yes.
We want to make sure that it continues from generation to generation. So Dr. Glenville Ashby, after reading the book, said something interesting. He said it uses old adages to bridge the gap between generations while facing contemporary issues.
Yes.
And so that's all we want to do. The old things that we say please, say thank you, respect your elders, these things are positive and they can be exciting. And when you put it in a contemporary setting like this, we can always find a way to attract our children to the good parts of our culture that we don't want to die.
Right. I don't want you to give it away, but is the flying crocodile a good messenger in the book?
No.
Something told me that that was the case. I want you to read a sample for our
Read a
viewers.
sample.
Yes.
Okay. You can read a short sample from the One Cocoa Full Basket chapter.
Yes.
It says, there was morning dew on the grass. There was a cool wind in the air. The glow provided by the sun's approach from the east was yet to be followed by the characteristic Caribbean heat. Bodies hugged themselves, loving the inner warmth of their abode, while eyes searched the skies for the sun. The waters were cold and the floors were harsh, so children feared that bathroom march. Kitchens were filled with the sweet scent of Jamaican chocolate and the soft sound of whistling kettles. Chirping birds replaced annoying crickets, as smile would soon replace frown. It was morning time in Preke Town.
I know where Preke Town is. You gave the description about the kitchen. Preke Town is in Rollington Town, and that scene is at my late grandmother's house.
Oh,
Isn't
used
it
to have
the
hot
case?
chocolate?
Yeah.
Not really, but close enough.
And that's the thing about familiarity of the Jamaican within all of us, is that everybody will know, find something in this book. Where can we get it to buy?
You can get it at the University Bookstore. You can get it at Reggae Mart and Reggae Shop at the Sanctuary International. It will be at the Norman Manley International Shop soon, and you can find it on Amazon.com.
And this is Preke Town.
Right.
All right, well, I went try again. Was it Point in St. James or Kensington?
Not even close.
Craighead.
Not even close.
All right, I'm going to read this book and I'll come back and confirm where exactly it is. We pause for a cause here on Sunrise, and it continues after. We have a extra, hear us say it, a extra special guest after this.